Textron Aviation's Scorpion-armed reconnaissance jet stands out as a truly unique tactical aircraft in the industry. Unlike any other existing aircraft, it was specifically developed by the manufacturer to fulfill a particular market need that no other aircraft could meet. What sets it apart is the bold decision by Textron Aviation to invest its own money in its development, bucking the norm of relying on government funding for military aircraft projects. This atypical approach to funding has given Textron Aviation the freedom to manufacture the Scorpion entirely in the United States and offer it for export to countries worldwide. Traditionally, government funding would result in the government becoming the first user, but with the Scorpion, this dynamic has been altered in favor of a more versatile and globally accessible aircraft. One of the Scorpion's most remarkable aspects is its affordability, priced at only a quarter of the cost of an expensive F-16. Despite not boasting all the advanced features of a fully loaded fighter jet, its capabilities are highly impressive. The Scorpion excels in various roles, from border patrol and maritime security to drug interdiction, disaster relief, and counterinsurgency warfare. Development process. Airland Enterprises LLC, driven by a bold vision, set out to bring to life the world's most affordable tactical jet aircraft. In October 2011, this group of clandestine investors approached Textron with a proposal for a joint venture to realize their ambitious concept. The cover development of the aircraft, known as the Scorpion, began within 6 months under the discreet alias The Project, or SCV-12-1. Hand-picked designers and engineers from Textron, Cessna, and Dell Helicopter were sworn to secrecy and worked tirelessly to meet the project's primary objective: speed. Emphasizing the importance of acting swiftly to seize opportunities, the team often faced critical decisions that needed to be made within hours, not days. Throughout the development process, every precaution was taken to prevent arousing suspicion from potential competitors. Non-disclosure agreements, local suppliers, and the tight-knit community of Wichita, Kansas, all played their roles in preserving the project's mystery and confidentiality. To expedite development, the team borrowed technology from Cessna's inventory and utilized other readily available components and hardware. Despite the rush, the challenge of finding the right customer remained to be overcome. Creating the aircraft quickly was only one part of the equation. Successfully identifying a suitable buyer would ultimately determine the project's success and impact on the market. Beyond thought. Textron's vision for the Scorpion stemmed from recognizing the changing landscape of military budgets and the escalating costs of traditional aircraft. Identifying a crucial gap in the market, the company aimed to meet the demand for an affordable yet effective jet. The Scorpion was envisioned as a bridge between turboprop aircraft and high-priced land attack jets, catering to the requirements of the U.S. National Guard and international export markets. Departing from the typical aircraft development process, Textron Airland undertook a comprehensive market and capability analysis. This thorough assessment allowed them to precisely determine the specific needs of domestic and foreign forces that were currently unmet. Despite the expectation of a multi-year development and flight testing phase, the team was driven to expedite the Scorpion's delivery. Remarkably, they achieved the unthinkable, turning the concept into a reality with its first flight a mere 24 months after initial development. The Scorpion's development journey was characterized by unconventional and daring choices. Parts of the aircraft were already in production before wind tunnel tests were conducted, a risky but decisive move. In May 2012, the outside contours were constructed, followed by wing production in August of the same year. The result of their relentless efforts and bold approach was the unveiling of the first Cessna-built prototype on September 16, 2013, which was on the cusp of its inaugural flight, generating much excitement and anticipation in the aerospace community. More affordable. The Scorpion aircraft was meticulously designed to fulfill two crucial roles: as a lightweight all-composite platform for light attack missions and intelligence surveillance, and reconnaissance (ISR) operations. Its primary target audience was small foreign militaries seeking an affordable option for their defense needs, as it provided an attractive alternative to high-end expensive planes. Throughout the development process, the engineers evaluated various design configurations, eventually settling on a tandem-seat, twin-engine setup. Although accommodating two pilots, it retained the flexibility to be operated by a single pilot when necessary. The aircraft boasted a retractable nose mount, specially designed to house electro-optical and infrared sensors, ensuring reduced drag when these components were not in use. One of the most notable advantages of the Scorpion was its remarkably low cost. The developers claimed that its flight hour cost was merely $3,000, making it significantly more economical than purpose-designed Western turbojet attack aircraft. Furthermore, both the purchase price and operational expenses were more budget-friendly compared to most other ground attack aircraft. With a unit cost of under $20 million, the Scorpion emerged as a cost-effective solution, even cheaper than upgrading venerable A-10 or F-16 aircraft. To achieve these cost efficiencies, the developers smartly incorporated commercially available off-the-shelf components from Cessna's inventory. The use of Honeywell TFE 700 and 31 turbofans, commonly employed in commercial business jets, contributed to the Scorpion's affordability. These engines were not only cost-effective but also easier to service than purpose-built military engines. Textron Aviation foresaw significant potential in the market for the Scorpion, envisioning a demand for up to 2,000 of these versatile and economically viable jets across the globe. This foresight demonstrated their confidence in the aircraft's capabilities and cost-effectiveness, positioning the Scorpion as an enticing proposition for diverse military customers worldwide. Flight test. After completing pre-flight taxi trials in late November 2013, the Scorpion proudly took to the skies for its inaugural flight on December 12, soaring for 1.4 hours. This milestone marked a remarkable achievement, as the flight occurred a mere 23 months after the concept's inception. The subsequent flight certification program was set to span 2 years, during which Textron Aviation aimed to achieve 500 flight hours and verify essential performance features, setting a more ambitious target for completion by the end of 2014. The initial flight tests yielded promising results, showcasing the Scorpion's impressive performance and efficient mechanical and electronic systems. By April 9, 2014, the aircraft had amassed 50 hours of flight time through 26 flights. It successfully reached altitudes of up to 30,000 feet, reaching speeds of 490 miles per hour, while experiencing accelerations ranging from 3.7 to -0.5 grams. Notably, its stall speed was determined to be slower than 100 miles per hour, highlighting its stable and controlled flight characteristics. Armed reconnaissance. Following modifications, the Scorpion aircraft resumed flights on June 1, 2014, and soon after, it made a striking debut at the Farnborough Air Show in July of the same year. The aircraft showcased several upgrades, including simplified landing gear, increased wing sweep, and new avionics with hands-on throttle and stick controls. Its unique modular design allowed for the wings to be easily removed and replaced with different configurations to adapt to varying mission requirements. Textron Aviation classified the Scorpion as an ISR/strike aircraft, focusing on its capabilities for non-traditional ISR flights akin to those executed by U.S. fighters in conflict zones like Iraq and Afghanistan. Flying above 15,000 feet, the Scorpion can perform armed reconnaissance beyond the reach of most ground-based threats and is designed to withstand minimal damage, highlighting its ruggedness. The aircraft's endurance was optimized for up to 5 hours of loitering, covering distances of up to 150 miles from its base. This remarkable endurance, along with its versatile design, makes the Scorpion suitable for an array of missions, including light attack, reconnaissance, domestic interdiction, air patrol, and training. While it is best suited for low-threat battlefield operations, the Scorpion features an internal weapons bay that can be reconfigured for various missions, accommodating sensors, extra fuel, and precision-guided munitions equipped with laser or GPS guidance. Attack aircraft. In August 2014, the Scorpion aircraft underwent a crucial test, participating in a simulated large chemical spill scenario. The aircraft, piloted by a Textron test pilot, successfully circled the affected area for several hours, transmitting high-quality video to U.S. Air National Guard numbers. This demonstration served to highlight the aircraft's exceptional intelligence and reconnaissance capabilities, advocating for its use in Air National Guard missions. Impressively, the Scorpion achieved a 100% mission availability rate during the exercise, effectively delivering color HD full-motion video and establishing seamless communication with other aircraft and ground stations. Such success bolstered the aircraft's potential adoption for low-threat missions, addressing a vital market gap for tactical aircraft and offering a cost-effective solution, particularly appealing to smaller nations. Subsequently, on December 22, 2016, the first production standard Scorpion took flight. The company received encouraging interest from various military and paramilitary organizations, sparking discussions with several countries including Malaysia, Brunei, the Philippines, Indonesia, Bahrain, Qatar, and Saudi Arabia. The Scorpion's appeal as an affordable and versatile tactical aircraft was evident, attracting attention from nations seeking a reliable yet budget-friendly option.